Hello everyone. Welcome back for those of you who are coming back. Welcome for those of you who are new. So today's reading will be doing a romance reading, okay? And so this reading in particular is about your readiness for love, okay? And so I have 3 cards here for you guys to choose from, and what I want you to do right now is I want you to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Okay. And think about what you want from love. Okay. Think about what kind of relationship you're looking for. So just focus, concentrate. Okay. And when you feel ready, you can choose one of these cards here. Okay. So we have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay. Timestamps are down below in the description, and I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, card number 1. Okay, so let's take a look at what you want from love, okay? Okay, so we have the Seeker. Okay. So, in terms of what you want from love, meaning what does it mean to you? And why you're searching for love, and what's your ideal kind of love, you guys are looking to grow with someone, okay? So the Seeker is someone who seeks adventure. The Seeker is someone who seeks and explores new ways to learn and to grow, and that's what you're really looking for in a partner right now. You've been doing it on your own for a while, and so now you're looking to have someone beside you being a seeker themselves, figuring out a way to constantly improve themselves, exploring new parts of the world, or exploring new parts of spirituality, or exploring new parts of yourselves, but together. Okay, so that's really what you are looking for in terms of love right now. Okay, so let's take a look at what you have learned from love. Okay, what are some lessons you received from past relationships? Okay, did it give you more wisdom? Did it give you more caution? Okay. Oh. Okay, interesting. Let's see if there's any more. Okay. Alright, we got a few. Okay. Alright. They're all reversed. It gave you a lesson, alright, I see. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, so the first card I saw, actually, this is what I saw. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, the reverse isn't facing me. That's how it came up. And the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So it seems, card number 1, you've not had the greatest lessons when it comes to past relationships, okay? Some of you may have been betrayed in some way. Some of you may have been lied to, cheated on. Some partners you may have had previously said they wanted to commit to you, and they were dragging you along. They didn't want to commit to you. Some of you have felt manipulated in past relationships. There's a lot of pain I'm sensing here from past relationships, you know. A lot of disappointment, heartbreak, mistrust. You wanted, some of you really wanted to grow in your past relationships, and that just didn't happen for whatever reason. You know, maybe subconsciously you just kept attracting the wrong type of person, or maybe there's some healing of some sort that needs to be done, you know, some patterns that need to be undone, you know, especially with the Two of Swords here, and not seeing the full picture of something. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at what holds you back from love. What are some things something you need to do in order to, oh, okay. Let's do one more. In order to get the love you're really seeking. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, and even with the Queen of Swords, the message here, what you need to do, card number one, is really to be very clear in what it is you want when you seek a partner. Okay, to be yourself. Okay. You don't have to compromise who you are or your values. You don't have to shrink yourself or mince your words to get close to someone, or to feel like, you know, to feel like you can't be vulnerable with someone. And I feel this has been a pattern, you know, because of past hurts, that the more disappointments you have in relationships, the more you feel you can't be vulnerable, you can't seek honesty, or you can't express your needs because they won't be met. And that's not, you know, that's just going to continue on that pattern. That's going to continue on with you connecting with people that can't meet your needs, or can't meet your all of your needs, your emotional needs, you know, especially your emotional needs. Okay, so really with these two cards, it's really saying to seek honesty, to speak honestly, because it's what you value, I get the sense. Okay, so speak the truth, speak what you need, in order to have success, this is what you need to do in order to connect with someone the way that you want to connect with, to connect with the seeker that you're looking for. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's look at the Oh, came out already. The readiness of your heart. Okay. Is your heart ready to love? I think the answer is yes. One more. Oh, oh yeah, without a doubt. Okay. We have the Lovers. And the High Priestess. Okay. Your heart is definitely ready. Card number 1, I get the sense that you, especially with the High Priestess in here, you know that you have to work on being more vulnerable, and speaking your truth and speaking your needs and your wants in a relationship. But you're definitely ready with the Lovers. You are really, truly, once you embrace the feeling of speaking your truth, of being vulnerable, being honest, and expressing yourself without the fear of people not, or the narrative that people can't meet your needs or they'll disappoint you. Your heart will open fully. It's open. You know, it's there. It's waiting with the Lovers card. Okay, so yes, you're absolutely ready for love. Absolutely. Okay. Let's look at your mind. Why not? Let's just do one card. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Transition, transformation, moving into the next phase. Mentally, you're ready for love. Mentally, you're moving into a calmer space. Emotionally, psychologically, you're moving into a more clear vision of what you want when it comes to love. Fear is fading from you. That's very exciting. Okay, and let's look at spiritually. See what's going on there. Oh, one card just jumped out. Okay. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, spiritually you're ready as well. You really, you have a solid foundation. And you, with the Seeker, you're ready to connect with someone on such a deeper level. Card number 1, because you, even though, you know, you've had bad past relationships, you've learned a lot of lessons from them, and, you know, some of that has developed a fear, you know, in you, and anxiety in you about relationships. You recognize that. I get the sense here already, and you've been doing the work to really work through that and undo those patterns, that narrative that doesn't serve you. You're looking to the future. You have goals. You've been connecting with yourself in some way, and now you're ready to take action. You're ready to expand spiritually. You're absolutely ready. Mind, body, spirit. Card number 1. Okay. All right, card number 1. So those are your messages. I hope they resonated with you. I will be doing a part 2 on this. So this is a 2-part sort of reading. Okay, and so the next part will be talking about who's coming to you, what what that person will look like, and what the relationship will look like. Okay? All right, card number 1. So I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, card number 2. So let's look at the type of love you're looking for. Okay? The sensualist. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, card number 2. So y'all are looking for some fun. Okay, you're looking for someone to have a good time with. You're looking for someone to have great sex with. Okay, feel a lot of lusty thoughts coming from you guys. Card number 2. You're looking for someone to be very sensual with, to explore sensuality with. Okay, whether it's just having, fun, and not, maybe for some of you, not looking for, something super serious, but for a lot of you, yes, you are looking for something deeper, but a sexy type of deeper. Okay, to, what am I saying, to drink champagne with and fine wine, and to go out on exciting dates, and to gaze lovingly into someone's eyes and feel all this lust. That's what y'all are looking for. Okay, y'all looking to be swept off your feet. You're looking to be wined and dined, wooed, romanced. Maybe some of y'all even want some poetry written. To go to a jazz club and listen to someone playing a guitar while they're reciting poetry. All that, all that stuff y'all are looking for. Card number 2. Okay, you're looking to be sensual with someone. That's nice. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, let's see what you've learned from love. Let's see what you learned from past relationships. Okay. What have your past, experiences taught you about love? Okay. Oh, well, listen now. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do 2 more. Okay. Alright, so we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. What's going on? It's kind of similar stuff as to card 1. Okay. 2 of Swords. Alright. Queen of Swords. Alright, so we have 10 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay, so card number 2, what some of you have learned. I will say that, some of you have had some disappointments, okay? Some of you have, actually these aren't reversed. Some of you have had some deceit, okay? Some of you have had disappointments, heartbreak, painful endings, in relationships, okay? Some of you, honestly, may have even been the culprits of the deceit and the heartbreak. I ain't gonna lie to you. Card number 2. No shade, but that's what I feel also. But lessons you all have learned, just, regardless of what might have happened or who did what, is that to value honesty, okay? To don't compromise your integrity in any way, okay? To always be honest, always be open. Try to, and these are messages I'm hearing for, it's for a lot of you, okay? But they're different messages, okay? In your next relationship that you finally land on, you find you found this, okay? One clear message I'm hearing is to be lighthearted, okay? If you're seeking, some of you, you're seeking to let your hair down, then that means maybe some of you have been very serious in your other relationships, and you're just looking to, you've learned that I gotta chill, I have to laugh a little, with the Queen of Swords, okay? But, some other messages is really be honest. Communicate honesty. And that's about most things, okay? About what you need, what you want, what you're doing, where you're going. If you're unhappy, if you want to move on, you'll for some of you, you'll avoid that painful ending, the discomfort with conflict. Maybe some of you have, okay? Don't for those of you who may have engaged in deceitfulness and behavior, don't escape. Rather, try to be honest about your feelings, about the situation and how you feel, or whether you want to move on. Okay? All right. So that's what some of you have learned. Let's see what may be holding you back from love, if there's something, okay? Oh. Let's do one more. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. I think for a lot of you, what might hold you back from love is you have to be cautious of how you're spending your time, how you are spending your energy with people, okay? And maybe for some of you, things move too quickly. You jump from getting to know someone to like being in a relationship with them, or being exclusive, or maybe for some of you dating too many people at once, instead of focusing your energy on just that one person, because it's like, I feel very card number 2, y'all energy is wild, okay? Drop the card. Card number 2, y'all energy is very wild, okay? And so y'all, I'm not saying this, I'm saying this without judgment. There's no judgment here. I get it, but y'all gotta slow down. Slow down a little bit, okay? Get to know the person, Maybe don't date. No, don't date so many people at once. Maybe slow down a little bit, because for those of you who are looking for the one person where you could just be wild with, you have to rein in your focus a little bit. Like you're You're expelling your energy maybe too much. You're being very generous with your time, with your body. You and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But if the question is, sometimes you gotta take a break a little bit and slow down and pump the brakes a little bit, because so you don't burn out. So you don't have these, like, I feel like for some of you, you get in these situations where you're like, how did I get in this situation? Here I go again. Okay, and I think it's because you've given too much of yourself to so many people at once. Like, it's not enjoyable for you anymore. It's not as fun as it used to be. Okay, I dropped the card. Pick it up. All right. So let's see. Let's see if your heart is ready for love. Oh, too many cards. Card number 2. I like you guys. You don't mean any harm. You just want to have a good time. I get it. Okay, so let's see if your heart is ready. Yeah. Your heart is ready with the Lovers. Okay. You guys are full of lust. It's cracking me up. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to focus on that one person. You're ready to have a good time with them and to, go out on fun, exciting dates and eat, chocolate covered strawberries and connect with them on a level, Some of you, yeah, it's like you do just want to have a good time. Maybe you're not quite, the love that you are seeking is not yet in a commitment level for some of you. I get the sense, which is cool. It's fine, but for some of you, it's like, you don't want to be in these situations here with the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Swords that y'all keep finding yourselves in, deep down you're looking for a commitment. Maybe you're just not quite there yet, maybe, which is fine, but yeah, you're ready. Your heart is ready. Your heart is open. Your heart is always open. You're looking for that new, that excitement, and you're ready for it. Okay. Let's see if your mind is ready. Okay. Yeah. 6 Pentacles. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your mind is ready. Okay, but again, I think you're really gonna have to work on it's ready, but sort of like if I could give a percentage of readiness, I would say 73% are strong. Okay. And I say that because with the 6 of Pentacles, it's still about like being very generous. Okay. And I'm looking at this on an emotional sorry, I scratched my nose. On an emotional standpoint, card number 2, you guys are ready 73%, because you're still thinking about other people at the same time and spending your time with other people at the same time. It's an excitement for you because I get a sense you guys are very much charming and charismatic, and you like people. You like to spread the love. And I think you need to slow down a little bit. Okay, but you are ready. 73% is not. It's not bad. Okay. Let's see if spiritual. You're ready. Spiritually. Okay. So let's see how your higher self responds to love. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, your higher self wants to have a good time too. It's not, it's, with the Page of Pentacles, you are willing to learn how to come down a little bit, ground yourself a little bit, and how to bring in some of that energy that you're spreading out all over. So yeah, you're definitely ready for love spiritually. There's a willingness to learn how to ground and pull in. So there could be more focus on how you're spending your time with other people. So you're not being, trying to please everyone and falling into dishonesty and, And for those of you who do want something deeper, I feel like that's what it is, though, for a lot of you, for most of you, that you're, expanding yourself too much, or even for some of you who aren't dealing with more than one person, the person that you have been dealing with, you've been wasting your time on. You haven't been spending, it's not the right person to spend your energy on. Okay, but you are ready. You're ready for love. Card number 2. Okay. All right, so those are your messages. Card number 2, y'all are a wild group. All right. I hope they resonated with you. I am going to do a part 2 for you guys based off of this reading. So in part 2, we'll be talking about who is coming to you. Okay, so what are the characteristics of this relationship that will be coming to you? Who is this person? Okay. All right, so I hope to see you guys there in the next part. All right, bye-bye. Hello, card number 3. Okay, so let's see what kind of love you're looking for, okay? The Pioneer, Prickly Rose. Okay, so the Pioneer, the kind of love you're looking for, card number 3, is you're looking for something that's settled, grounded, focused. For some of you, you have jumped from relationship to relationship. For some of you, the grass is greener. You get into a relationship with someone and you're like, maybe this is better over here, or I don't like this, so I'm just gonna move on to this. Okay. Or it's like, it's almost like, you get ants in your pants, and so you need to move on to the next thing for whatever reason, the person is boring, or they do something you just don't, you feel like you can't rock with, or there has to be something better, like a dissatisfaction, a discontent for some of you. And so the type of love you're looking for now is you're really looking to settle in with another person and not fall into that pattern that, the grass is greener on the other side pattern. Okay, what if there's something better out there? Am I settling pattern? Okay, and so now you're looking to cultivate, you're looking to nurture, you're looking to water the grass that you are currently standing on. Okay, for some of you, you may even already be in relationships. I'm feeling also. I get that sense. And you're trying to, you want to grow. You want to grow with the pioneer energy. Okay, you want to stay and grow and develop and see where it can go. Okay. So yeah, you're looking to nurture what you have, and when you do find something, you're looking to nurture that. You're looking to stay stable, you know. So you can see how that love can transform you, you guys. Okay. All right. So let's see what lesson you've learned from past experiences in your romantic life. Okay. Oh. Okay. That reverse. That is reverse. Okay. Okay, so we have the devil. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Empress in reverse. Okay. Okay. So lesson some of you have learned from your past relationships. Card number 3 is to assert, for some of you, okay, with the devil and the Nine of Pentacles, you have learned to assert your independence in a way. You've learned to, okay, with all 3 of these cards, you've learned to assert your independence by knowing you have to be who you are. You don't have to you don't have to you've learned you don't have to pretend to be something else, or shrink yourself in a way, okay, like you've done with your past partners, to be who they want you to be, I'm hearing. You know, because for some of you, you've attracted people who wanted to oppress you in some way, and that's made you emotionally feel not well, okay, and y'all bounce. You get the heck out of there. But for some of you, you stay and you try to compromise. You've tried to compromise. You've tried to deal with it for whatever reason, and you've learned you don't have to do that. That's one lesson some of you have learned. A lot of you have learned. You don't have to expel your energy on that type of person. Okay. Even for some of you also, emotionally you have struggled in some way, I'm seeing here. It's like a conflict with being who you really are and continuing to pretend who you aren't, which has made you in the past very unhappy. Card number 3, y'all are independent people. Okay? And you value your independence. And so now you've learned that you have to be yourself in order to have autonomy in a relationship. Okay? I hope that made sense. Alright, so let's see what you have to do in order to be ready for love. Or rather, no, that's wrong. Let's see what's blocking you from love, rather. What's blocking you from love? Okay. Alright, so we have the Hermit in reverse. I mean, again, with the independence here. Very interesting. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay. So with these two cards, okay, let's start with the Hermit. So with the Hermit, what is holding you back from love is the disconnectedness. You know, you feel, some of your relationships, you feel disconnected. You feel like you have a hard time connecting. For some of you. For some of you, you feel lonely in your relationships. Even, you know, like I said earlier, some of you may be in a relationship right now, and there's a loneliness you might be experiencing, or there's a feeling of disconnectedness. And I think part ways because, like I said, when I pulled the Pioneer card as to what you're seeking in love, y'all be bouncing. A lot of you have that I need to move on feeling. I need to go. And some of it is because you might have a hard time connecting in some way. Because for some of you, like I said, the grass is greener syndrome. You know, what am I missing? Is there something missing? Is there something better? Am I just settling? Those questions that come up. And really, that's what's blocking you. That feeling of disconnect, okay? And with the Knight of Pentacles, sort of like the same thing in reverse. It's like putting an effort in your relationship, not just leaving, you know, every single relationship to go to something you find that is better for some of you, okay? Some of you get bored in your relationships and you're like, I'm done. I'm just going to walk away. And that is really what's blocking you from love. Okay, so really communicating your needs. What's the word? Showing your true self for some of you who don't do that. Figuring out the balance between autonomy and connecting, you know, coping through the narrative that you can't have both, you know, independence and a connectedness, a deep connection with another person. It's what you're seeking. Okay. And in order to have what you want, what you're seeking, you have to stay, and be willing to, if it's appropriate, obviously if it's an unhealthy relationship, you got to get the heck out of there. But if you find yourself like leaving relationships for those particular reasons, then finding how you could connect and be vulnerable, for those of you who are already in a relationship, and for those of you who are seeking a relationship, dealing with those, being willing to work and cultivate and to water the grass you're standing on, or when you do find a relationship, to do those things. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's see if your mind is ready for a relationship. I'm sorry, your heart. Let's do your heart first. Okay? Let's see if your heart is open and ready for love. Hearts. Okay. 3 of Swords. Ace of Cups. Interesting. Here's the 3 of Swords. And we have the Ace of Cups. Card number 3, the 3 of Swords is about heartbreak and heartache and disappointment and pain. And the Ace of Cups is about filling your cup and feeling love and self-love and self-compassion and having compassion for others, people you connect with. And with this combination, I would say you are ready for love, rather you don't quite believe it for some of you, or you don't know it yet. Okay, for some of you, you wear your heart on your sleeve. Okay, for some of you, you're very open. Okay, and I'm just getting my thoughts together. You are ready for love. Your heart is ready. Your heart is open, but you don't believe it. And I think really exploring why that is, what that is. Okay? Because it's almost like this is what is on the outside, and this is what is on the inside. So it feels like a conflict, because there's a broken heart here, bruised and broken, and the person is screaming in pain. And then here you have this heart in the middle that's being filled, that's being cultivated and loved, and you have to believe that you're ready. You have to, for some of you, you're not as damaged as you're telling yourself. Give yourself a chance to feel that love, Okay. Let's look at if your mind is ready for love emotionally. Yeah. King of Cups. I mean, yeah, you guys are ready. Two of Cups. I think this is for those of you who are in a relationship already. Okay. Don't run. Stay. King of Cups. You guys are emotionally stable, and you're able to find a good balance between your emotional side and your logical side. Okay. You have good balance. You're open. You're emotionally you've dealt with or you've learned that for some of you, you've learned that your emotions, they're not good or bad, they just are, with the King of Cups. For some of you, it's like, for some of you, you're trying to believe that your heart is ready, but it's bruised, I acknowledge that. But for some of you, you're absolutely emotionally ready. Some of you have already found that person. But I get, for some of you who are in a relationship already, you may have been feeling vulnerable to that. Should I stay? Should I go? Into my pants? Why am I having these kind of thoughts? But the answer is you should continue to work and cultivate what you already have. Card number 3 for those of you who are in the relationship already. And for those of you who are seeking, you're ready. You're ready. There's a potential of new love out there for you guys. You're ready. You're open. Okay, let's look at spiritually. Let's see how your higher self, if your higher self is ready, how they respond to, the potential of love. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have 3 cards. 3 cards. And when I tell y'all... Alright, so we have Judgment. And so Justice. Okay. And the Star. Your higher self is so ready. This whole thing of like the grass is greener, or feeling like you have to go to something better, that is ending. That's done. Okay. You're becoming more consciously aware of it. Okay. The with the Judgment card, you guys you're moving into a new part. You're like, you've decided the path. For a lot of you, you've already decided. For those of you who are in a relationship, you've decided, I'm going to work this. I'm going to see where this is going, because you are happy. Okay. The time now is like with the Judgment card, you've decided your path. Okay, you're listening to your intuition more. There's a lot of cups here, especially with the King of Cups. You're trusting yourself more and connecting with yourself more. And with the Justice card, you really looked at those darker parts, that narrative that says you can't connect, or don't be vulnerable, or stay, maybe stay disconnected. Don't let them see you, don't let them see who you really are. Now you're starting to challenge that way of thinking. Card number 3. So you're open, you're ready. That's really good. I'm happy for you guys. Okay. Okay, card number 3. Those were your messages. I hope they resonated with you. I will be doing a part 2, so there's a second part to this based off of this reading. And the second part is who's coming to you? What are the characteristics of this person and this, how will this relationship be for you? And, for those of you who are already in a relationship, we can continue on, describing how this relationship is going to be for you. Card number 3. Okay. So I will see you in the second part. All right. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.